Candid, personal photographs of rock royalty: John Lennon, George Harrison, Ringo Starr, and Paul McCartney. The Beatles, post-breakup in the early 1970s.
Okay, now here's a nice color photo. Tell me about it.
Patty Daly's personal photo albums are documented proof of what Beatle fans have only read about in books and magazines. The biggest rock stars in the world were still working and playing, and even at times they were living with each other here in Southern California.
Very good friends. All of them kept in touch.
Daly's boyfriend at the time was this man, Jesse Ed Davis, the go-to guitarist for all the Beatles on their solo albums. In 1974, Patty and Jesse spent most of their days with John Lennon during his now infamous Lost Weekend, and her Polaroid camera was always in her purse, ready to capture the rock icons who drifted in and out of Lennon's inner circle.
This one is the original Pussycat.
Lennon was singer-songwriter Harry Nilsson, taken during the recording of his Pussycats album. Also captured during those now legendary alcohol-fueled recording sessions, several shots of Ringo Starr, plus several candid shots of John Lennon's then-girlfriend, May Pang, his constant companion during his separation from his wife, Yoko.
Tell me about what do you remember about the so-called the Lost Weekend?
I think John had left and he just wanted to get away and do something different. By knowing this Yoko, I know they kept in contact, but I think he was just letting it out, being with the boys.
And the gathering place for the boys was often Lennon's rented beach house in Santa Monica.
The house was wonderful. I remember sitting by the pool a lot, and my son Bill playing backgammon, and Ringo.
Right. Also captured shooting pool Eric Clapton with his then-girlfriend Patty Harrison, who by that time had left George Harrison. Daly also photographed a young Mickey Dolenz scooping around on the beach with his camera, and the only picture of legendary The Who drummer Keith Moon lying on the living room floor.
Keith was one of a kind. I always called him Moon the Moon.
And two photos of Paul McCartney in Santa Monica, playing Lennon's baby grand piano.
I had gone into the house to use the bathroom, and when I walked through, he was playing, and it was just so full and so beautiful. I think at the beach house, that was the first time Paul and John had seen each other since way back.
In regards to the Lost Weekend, did you have a favorite item?
My favorite picture is the one of John and George at the Troubadour, just because it just shows who they are. John with his rock and roll trunks, his rock and roll button, and George just being his beautiful, spiritual self. That's his mate, and just being patient and loving him.